Hey y'all, welcome to the show. What a show we got tonight too. Hey Christina. Christina is in the house. I seen her always around. And I see Amy at the dusty bookshelf. Hey Amy. Amy is from Canada. Nice to see you. Ineffable. Nice to see you, brother. Happy Friday. Right? Happy Friday, all. We are here. The Falcon. Yes. So I will let y'all know. I'm gonna say it a couple of times before I do it that I'm kicking around doing like an open hangout again tonight. If anybody wants to jump on and say hey and these kind of things and get on the show, have your camera ready and be able to join. I'll go ahead and pop the hey Alexa, nice to see you, brother. Awesome. I hope everything's going great for you out there. And I am worldwide, baby, with Christina and Ineffable and Amy and Alexa combined. I am worldwide. What's up, Josh? Nice to see you, brother. Always good. Josh Doty is a friend from the Instagrams. We're going to be talking about that a bit because I am doing some really cool stuff on the Instagrams, some fun stuff. I really enjoy it, and I think y'all would enjoy it too. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, then I'm going to drop that link in a little bit. Very cool. Happy Friday, everybody. I hope everybody had a great week. And the reading is on point this week, let me tell you. And last week too, we're almost 2 weeks through August, right? And it has been a very, very cool couple of books that I'm reading. Hey, Christina. And Christina is also on one of the reads that I'm doing. Faulkner in August, right? Hashtag Faulkner in August. Let's put that in the description box because why not, right? It's happening. And Sanctuary is a really messed up book. Just like all of Faulkner, really. I mean, Christina had said after her take on the latest chapter that you read is chapter 8, I believe, right? And you said, I don't like Goodwin, this character. And I'm like, yeah, of course not. you know, Faulkner's characters are not there to be liked. They're there to be, you can relate to them maybe on certain levels, and on certain levels you don't. And they are there to illustrate something about uh, a human motivation or a human uh, think. So they're not they're not to be liked. That's for sure. And so first off, we'll talk about Faulkner's Sanctuary. I'm reading this and you see I'm over halfway through it. This is a blistering fast read for me. Um, I can take Southern Gothic, Southern literature faster and with more ease than most people, it seems, because I'm a Southern boy. The mannerisms, the way that people talk, the things that happen, they don't seem so outlandish. There is a lot of affinity for things, for circumstances, and for setting, and for dialogue and speech mannerisms, things like that, that just draw me, pull me more in. And that's what it comes down to. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Steve Donahue in the. I mean, what? Not a Faulkner fan, Steve? I'm not surprised. Let me tell you. I'm not surprised that if you're not a fan of William Faulkner, you know, uh, when it comes down to it, uh, different strokes for different dudes, right? I mean, different strokes for different folks, right? So there's the one for Faulkner in August. I guess every August they do. I did the last Faulkner in August was um The Sound and the Fury, I think. And I had read that in July. It was really, really cool. But crazy. I mean, it's a crazy book for sure. It's not as crazy as some of the stuff that I read for sure. But it really drives home this southern type of peoples and all that kind of thing. He really does. He really does do Southern Gothic. William Faulkner does Southern Gothic better, I think, than any Southern Gothic writer that I've ever read, and that includes Flannery O'Connor. I love Flannery O'Connor, and I think that she's more powerful in a succinct way. Faulkner is more inventive and more experimental for his time, that kind of thing. Nice. Nice. Yeah, this one is just freaking crazy to me. I'm on chapter 20. just just so you know, Christina, I have been blazing ahead on this one. And chapter 17 and 18 are longer, maybe 18 and 19 are longer chapters than most, and I really enjoyed that. But I'm ahead of the group, that's for sure. Not a fan. That's funny. This is Coke country, baby. I'm in Atlanta, if anybody knows. I'm in Coca-Cola country. I don't drink any sodas. I do not endorse any soda drinking. Um if you're thirsty, drink water, okay? Let me tell you, that's what your body wants. But again, just so you guys know, it's been like 4 months, maybe 5 months of being monetized on YouTube, and still nothing at all, right? Screw YouTube and screw monetization is when it comes down to. I limit all kinds of ads, all that I can on YouTube. So if you want to support the channel and you want to help me out in any kind of way, help out my crazy book buying addiction, or maybe some, you know, camera, maybe things for the channel. Just anything that I get is going to go directly to the channel and to the community in some kind of way. This is how you do it. So I appreciate every uh, supporter, and that's just it. And if YouTube does at some point, support me in any kind of way other than just providing the platform. I mean, I'm grateful for YouTube. I'm not disparaging YouTube at all, but I'm just saying the monetization is not really there for any of us. You know what I mean? Any small channels or book channels. So I'm here just to limit their stuff. That's right, baby. Fellow Georgian. Hey, Steve. You know what? Steve is in the New England states and up there, a Yankee. But you are here in spirit, sir. You are here in spirit, that's for sure. The kittens probably did slap him back. Kittens are feisty little things, right? Hey, Steve Fuller, nice to see you, brother. For sure. Thank you for coming by. And another book that I'm going to show, what I'm reading right now, that I love highly stylized books, authors that have a really strong voice, that kind of thing. So, I mean, Faulkner is my jam. I love Faulkner, to tell you the truth. I really do. Yeah, screw monetization. And yeah, I'm trying to limit all the commercials all that I can. Right there, Steve. Boom, baby. And Yeah, I mean, you don't have to worry about, please skip every ad. But you will never see an ad, as much as I can control it. You will never see an ad during my videos. I will keep it, you know, relegated to the beginning or the end, and so that you don't have to watch anything. I'm just not down for it. But I do want to be out there and get as much literature out there in the public uh, as I can. So that's why I partnered with YouTube in the monetization program. But like I said, heck yeah, buddy. I love it. I love it, Steve. As far as I can. That's why I have this to really have a place where people can help me out if they want to. So I appreciate it, and that is the last of that. So the other book that I'm ready, do it, baby. Take your sweetie out to the bookstore. What a date night! That is exactly what I'm about, Steve. I love it. Let's go look at books and talk books with each other. That's the best, man. You got it, Christina. We're loving it. So, I know. Oh, I know. Isn't it right, Steve? Oh my God, I love it. I love that. I'm such in a Borges kick, and let me tell you. So, the next author, the other book that I'm reading right now, and my big book for August, is another author and another book that I think Steve is not gonna like. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm reading Roberto Bolaño's 2666. I have finished part two, the part about Amalfitano, and I am on to part three next week. I'm not hurrying through this, but it is really great. It is crazy. Crazy for sure. Yes. Um it is crazy, and and it doesn't start out so crazy, but there's just this intense foreboding kind of building underneath everything. I put a video out over on the first part already, so you can check that out if you want. This is the UK Picador paperback edition. Check this out. Bam. It's got the little eye hole, right? So this is a brick. I mean, it's just such a beast. But I'm really enjoying it so far. This is two parts in. So I'm not so far. See, I knew it. I knew it. And part two is crazy. Part two is when I really see that Bolaño is doing something very unique with this book. A lot of unconscious, subconscious motivation is coming in onto a rationalistic, intellectual way of looking at the world. And Bolaño is not scared to go full on, like hit the ground running with this kind of thing. Um, Thank you very much, Steve. I really appreciate that. I really, I'm really getting into this book because I really like what Bolaño is doing, to tell you the truth. With the kind of dichotomy of intellectualism that he shows, and then that these characters are really motivated by subconscious, unconscious motivations like dreams and nightmares and visions that they're having. They are being motivated by that, by their action, not so much their intellectual life. But they are intellectuals. Like, they have this this rationalizations of circumstances that are like bordering on the absurd. It's ridiculous. It's totally ridiculous. Steve ain't the only one. Falcon, I don't know what you like. I'm watching your top 10, waiting for to see something that I like. When you open your top 10 favorite books with an Ayn Rand novel, bro, I will slap you. But I'm just kidding. Really, when it comes down to it, on us, we the living. is the only acceptable Ayn Rand novel. Hey, Mark Richardson. Oh, Richardson reads in the house. Warning, fair warning, Richardson reads, and Deb and Mark. Steve is here. Steve is here. So you know, you've already shown yourself. You revealed yourself. Nice, very cool. I'm really you know, part two is crazy. It is a descent into madness, but this guy just doesn't even understand, doesn't even really know that he's going mad. He's like so alienated from his inner self. I see. Wow. Well, I'm not to the halfway point yet. I'm not to the halfway point yet, Amy. And we'll see. We'll see. Subconscious motivation in part two. Um, he's having, you know, um, he's having conversations with a you know, the spirit of his dead father. So I think that that might be subconscious or unconscious motivation playing out as um a delusion, right? You know what I mean? So there, I would say that there is maybe motivations for action. You know, I mean, he's obsessed with this book that is talking about, because he's trying to justify his whole thing. You know, he's trying to justify his whole descent into madness by really getting into, like, maybe it's a power, a telepathic power or something, right? I did. I mean, look, bro, I watched it. I know you talked like 10 minutes on how you're not you know, talking about her philosophy and all that kind of stuff. I get it. But, you know, there's a lot better novels out there. Why is everyone slapping everyone? Well, Steve's in the house. So, you know, what do you expect us to do? Bend over, Steve. Yes. Nice to see everybody. Thanks for coming by. Y'all are very, very cool. So that's what I'm reading, like, actively right now. I did finish the first part of David Vardaman's April is the Cruelest Month. And this, oh, April is the Cruelest Month by David Vardaman is one of the funniest, craziest. I mean, like, it is so enjoyable. And you see, this is the back of the book because it's a flip book. Suddenly this summer and April is the Cruelest Month. But this story, it is a glorified short story. It is 112 pages, and it is awesome. Oh, it's so awesome. It's so awesome. I tell you. Bring it on, Ghost Book Reviews. Bring it on. I loved seeing top tens. I love seeing people talking about their favorite books because that gives me somewhere to go. If somebody really is behind something, then I'll check it out. Jason! Hey, brother. Nice. I'm going to have to look through the history selection to find it for sure. I'm going to check it out. Available through Corona Samizdat Books, an independent bookseller in Slovenia. Just so you know. And Suddenly This Summer is my next read. I've only read half of it. You mean my Bolaño, Steve? How am I keeping it in such good condition? You mean my Bolaño? It is in some of the worst condition of any book that I own. I need to invest in another bookshelf. I need to get another bookshelf for sure. Look at this though. I mean, this has been This has been read and loved a couple of times before me. And I mean, it's not the best. It doesn't want to stand up like this. If you see on my first part, like it fell down. It doesn't want to stand up straight because it has been loved. So I'm not loving it because of that. I like to keep my books in really good condition, right? Vardaman does rule. Vardaman does rule. I tell you. Oh, I'm loving some Vardaman. I'm really loving David Vardaman. I mean, it's really, really cool stuff. I do need to get a bookshelf. But I'm just wondering where I'm gonna put it. I think I might have to do like some complete rearranging in my house, or in at least a room if I get another bookshelf. I got them all over the place. Nice. Nice. Ineffable is getting the good luck, baby. I love it. Thank you. Very, very cool. So, hey Brian. Yes, Brian. Welcome. Welcome to the show, Brian. We have everybody here now. Hey baby. My baby. Hey Emily. How are you? Emily is not home yet. So she might be on her way home. She might be still at the shop. We have a dog grooming salon. My baby runs it and works very, very hard at grooming dogs and running this business. It has been very, very tough over this last year and a half, right? So, all the good vibes to Emily, all the good vibes to Emily that you can, because there is definite struggle in owning your own business with this, right? That no is not for you, baby. That no is towards Brian at Bookish. Steve, Steve, you better clarify. Y'all are great. 3 weeks in a row. Nice to see you, Brian. I love to see you coming by, brother. Hey, Gorvidal. Nice to see you. Feels like white elephants. Nice. She says she's almost home. Can't wait. Very cool. Good vibes, baby. Good vibes. That's for sure. Man, I have not read any John Fosse. I really want to. I really do want to. That's for sure. Nice. Yes. I know a little schnauzer that could really use some grooming too. He'd probably be a little diva about it. if I know anything about the owners. Yes, good vibes, baby. That's for sure. Donna who? Little Bean. Okay. So on my Instagram, and I'm gonna put it up right here. This is my Instagram. I'm doing in my stories a small book um competition, kind of where the community can vote for their favorites. And we are down to uh the last section, the last voting cycle of your favorite small book, and small books being, a book under like 300 pages, right? So, what we have for the favorite small books, and please jump over to Instagram. That is my Instagram, and you can see this in my stories and cast a vote. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, Borges Fictions, and William Faulkner's As I Lay Dying. Now, these three were not picked by me. It started out being picked by me. I picked 20 books. And then the community has narrowed down those books to these three. I picked 20 books that I love, that are my, just powerful favorites, these kind of things, from small books under 300 pages. And then the community votes and whittles down the playing field, right? So now, oh my God, Steve, check it out. I love this copy of Frankenstein. How about that? What a cover, huh? I love this copy. I really do. It's a hardcover. That's why I grabbed it. I found it in a thrift store. So I love it. And I think it is the original 1818 text, but I'm not sure. It doesn't say. But when I searched for the original 1818 text, it pulled up this edition along with a bunch of others, right? So I think it is, but I'm not totally sure. And I did order an original 1818 text, the Penguin Classics Black Spine of the 1818. I did order that and it's on its way to me because that is gonna be my reread of this. I was talking to Jack at Rambling Raconteur and we were talking about that very thing. So I went ahead and ordered it just because I wanted to make sure that on my reread, I read that one. And here's the three top. So maybe go, Steve, if you're interested, and just vote against Faulkner. You know, you don't have to vote for someone. You can vote against the other guy. It's all good. We can vote. You can vote on my poll however you want, right? No, Louis L'Amour. Louis L'Amour didn't make it. Yeah. Well, 100 Years of Solitude is a powerful work and very formative to people. But when it comes down to it, it's I mean, there's better out there. And when it comes down to it, we have, with people like Faulkner and Borges and Frankenstein, I mean, is an amazing work. So and just so much more. What do all three have in common besides that the Instagram community loves them? Lauren Lullabies, hey there, nice to see you. Thank you very much for coming by the channel. I want to show you something very special. Not you, but you as well, but everyone. I want to show everyone something very special. You can vote against Brian. Maybe you have to write him in though. Right? Yeah, what a gorgeous cover. I really love that Frankenstein cover. That's why I grabbed it because it was hardcover. But I do love that cover. Hey Alan, nice to see you, brother. For sure. Nice to see everybody. Christina never sleeps. Christina never sleeps. Yes, I love it, Christina. I love it. Hey, I'm voting for Brian too. I'm voting for Brian too. Steve has enough people, just saying how great he is all the time. I'm voting for the underdog, Very cool. Y'all are so great. Yeah, it's on. Yeah, vote for Brian. Vote for Brian. Let's do it. Let's vote for Brian because Steve isn't going away no matter what you do, right? Look at this. Look at this beast. Look how big. It's oversized as a mofo. Mmm. Mmm. I got it because of my Borges wormhole that I've gone through. And Borges is always talking and referring to, in many, many of his stories, to the Arabian Nights and things like that. And a friend of mine, George Solis, the author of Sea Above, Sun Below, it's an amazing work. He 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 actually put this up for sale, and I said, dude, I'm looking for it. Hey, Mindy, nice to see you. Thanks for coming by. For sure. Yeah. No, I didn't get it at a Georgia thrift store. I did not get it at what a crazy twist, turn of events, right? If I got this at a Georgia thrift store, that'd be ridiculous. Nope. I got this at online from a guy, George Salas. But check this out. I mean, not only is it wonderful excerpts of the stories, but we have full page. I'll try to get them good illustrations. And I mean, it is, let's see, we got 600 pages. 600 pages of wonderful, wonderful illustrations. And so I'm so happy to have it, because when it comes down to it, the only editions that I would, kind of have my eyes on and be really searching for are these kind of there's a 3-volume, I think by Watson as well, the same translator, the full thing. And it's like, it's hundreds of dollars. It's like totally hundreds of dollars. I'm not gonna pony up the money for that. So this is like the best that I'm gonna get, right? Very cool, huh? Like, I'm so down for it. And I mean, it might not be, you know, gore. I'm not so, critical of it. I just want the stories. And I mean, yeah, it might not be the best, but, you know, at least I got something that I can come in contact with the stories. Very cool. Yes. Yes. That is very cool. Losa. I'm reading The War at the End of the World next by Losa. For sure. Y'all are hilarious. Oh, yes, Christina. Show don't tell. Okay? I want to see a video. I don't need to hear you telling me that you got 6 volumes of the Arabian Nights. Okay? I want to see it. I gotta see it. Give it to me. Ah, I've seen a huge um version, like what, like 11 volumes. 11 volumes or something. So, for one volume, something that I can just, cut my teeth on, can't beat it. And I got a great deal on it. I got it for like $15. Okay? So, I'm not mad. Okay? This is by no means a complete edition, and by no means the best, right? For sure. Do I have any? I don't have any extra Zohars. Not at all, brother. My Zohar ship has sailed as far as that. So I will show you some stuff that I have got in Atlanta thrift stores, and I think it still will blow your mind. I mean, it's ridiculous. I got a Norton Critical edition of Kafka's Metamorphosis. I love the Norton Critical editions. Nice. Do it, Steve. Let's buddy read it, Steve. And then we can tell each other how wrong each other is about the reading. I did sell them, Alan. I did sell them for sure. Somebody hit me and said that they wanted them, and I just said, "Heck yeah!" It was like a few months ago. I think I told you on Voxer. This one here, I was happy to get. I got the Metamorphosis in another edition, and have read it, of course. But the Norton Critical editions, when I see them in thrift stores, I don't pass them up. Why not? I want a whole Norton Critical Edition shelf. I'm gonna have a Norton Critical Edition shelf one day, like like Steve, like Steve is. There you go. There you go, Alan. For sure, baby. Yeah. Very cool, man. Very cool, Gorvidal. Okay, now see, I'm even more excited about reading it. That's the thing. That's the thing. That's what we want. The corn gold Kafka. Yeah, I mean, it's just how it goes, brother. It was months ago, actually. It was a long time ago. So, I actually got a very cool. I was looking for this. Yes. I love it, Steve. I like to consider myself well-rounded. We go. I go for one great book and then one crap book. You're so damn funny. Oh, don't tell Pabio. For sure. Don't tell Pabio. Man, I found The War at the End of the World in a used bookstore maybe a month ago, maybe like 4 weeks ago. And I was like, hell yeah. And have it, my reading is my TBR, my reading is scheduled, because of BookTube. So yeah, right. There is no well-rounded. There is only Steve. There is only the Steve. I like it. You got to say it like that. You know what I mean? It's there's only the Steve. Steve Donahue. I love it. Nice. All right. So I found this cool. I was looking for this edition. I like the cover. This is the vintage edition of Myth of Sisyphus and Other Essays. Albert Camus. You know, I've read it, but the edition that I have, you know, I didn't really like it too much. I don't care. Kafka is a must read. And so is Camus' Myth of Sisyphus. You have to read it. You just have to read it. It's just a great book. So I did grab in a used book or in a thrift store. These are all thrift stores. Yes. I'm I showed my copy of The War at the End of the World when I hauled it on a live. I did show it, but um, I will take a picture and share it on my Instagram because it's really, really cool. It's the Penguin edition. It's the Penguin Orange Spine. Don't you talk about the States, Jason. You don't know nothing about the States. unless you come over here, man. I'd love to see you. If you don't come over here, one day I'm going to get over there. That's for sure. Let me tell you. Yeah. Yeah, the story of all our lives, right? Jesus. The myth of Sisyphus. I love it. I really do. But I like a lot of, philosophical exploration, that's for sure. Cool. Find me on IG. because I am active on IG. I try to do something on Instagram once a day. So I got Roland Barthes image, music, text. This is an exploration of image, music, and text in kind of like semiology, linguistic ways, and just how these kind of things affect us. It looked super interesting. So right when I saw it, I was like, okay, I'm gonna pick it up. And there's a textual analysis of Genesis in here, which is in Genesis 32, 22 through 32, which is Jacob's struggle with the angel. And I love I love that part. I mean, it's ridiculous how much that part synchronistically has played a part in my life, my personal experience. Jacob's wrestling with the angel in Genesis 32. It has really, really come up at so many unexpected moments, so many kind of weird synchronicities that I cannot deny it, and I can't help but put my uh I can't help but put my attention on it, right? Nice. A lover's discourse. I have never come in contact with that. How is it? Yeah. So, I thought it cool. There's the man himself. Just so we get a picture of the Roland Barthes. The only thing that I have come in contact with Barthes is uh essays on Barthes. Critical essays. Was it Susan Sontag, I think, is wrote one that had come in contact with on Barthes. So I was down for it. Yeah. Oh God. Conversations in the Cathedral is an amazing work. An amazing work. Um the fact that I found this book in a uh, used bookstore is amazing to me. And the fact that all of y'all are here on the live to experience this with me is really, really cool. And it's not that the well, see, the Jacob and the angel resonates with me because it has shown up in so many ways in my life, just kind of like in my face. This that's part of Genesis. It's ridiculous. So now I just, when I see it, I'm like, okay, and I go toward whatever has that. So like that's why I bought that Barth's right there. Um and there's something that I should, that I'm going to get out of it. There's something that I should kind of put myself in there for, right? That's what I mean. Not to say that I resonate with the story of or that particular part of Genesis, you know what I mean? But it has just come up over and over and over. My favorite story from Genesis? No. Um, when it comes down to it, I look at Genesis like in a very esoteric way. And when it comes down to it, Genesis is all allegory. Okay? It's all allegory. There is no, it's not even saying, it's not even trying to say that there's a first man and first woman, you know? But it's all allegorical towards the yeah, towards the to give us a spiritual history of human beings rather than a physical history of what it means to be human. Genesis is a spiritual history of what it means to be human. Altar, I don't know by the name. I don't know by the name, but please share for sure. Yeah, Milton's Paradise Lost is freaking awesome. It's crazy. Zola's awesome. And Brian Brian loves his Balzac. That's for sure. It is so great. It is so great. So Steve, you're gonna love what's coming up on my channel. Um, but the fact that we can talk about um Genesis and the fact that we can continue to talk about all variety of books and the fact that I found this book for $1.50 in a used uh thrift store in Atlanta is amazing, and it's Duck's Newburyport by Lucy Ellman. Look at this. Has it been read? Maybe. I doubt it. It looks like it's been read maybe to the first third of the book. And so, since I could get it for $1.50, I read it, or I grabbed it. I don't know if I'm going to read it because I hear a lot of mixed feelings on this book, and it is a beast. So I don't know if I'm going to, give the time to it, and I don't know if it's necessarily worth it like that. So y'all let me know. Anybody who has read it, let me know. Very cool. Very cool. Ah, I am showing you a book, Christina. That's right. See, we know who is here just for the books. That's right. Another brick. What a beast, right? So I got it for $1.50, and I was trying to give the little heads up by the fact that I hear that the fact that is written in this book more than how many pages there are. All right. So, it's just the kind of thing that kind of turns me off. Life is too short to read Duck's Newburyport. Right. Let's start a meme, Amy. Do it. Let's start a meme. Life is too short for Duck's Newburyport. I'll push it. I'll push it all over the Instagrams. Let's start a meme. I bet we can make it run through the community. I bet we can. Christina's here just for the books. That's right. That's ridiculous. Dude, 2666 is very enjoyable. So do you think that Duck's Newburyport is more enjoyable than 2666? Is that what you're saying? Because maybe I might. I don't hate all women. I hate just about as many women as I do men, which is almost zero. I don't hate people. That's for sure. I actually, okay, so this read is coming up. I'm doing that this year, and I'm doing this with Jack. Yeah, I'd rather read Bolaño too, I think, you know. Um, I'm reading this with Jack at Rambling Raconteur. Neither of us have read it before, and we're looking for this experience because I hear great things about this book, and this is Posthumous Memoirs of Brass Cubas by Machado de Assis, something like that. And I've seen this titled um what is it? Memoirs of a Small Winner or something like that. Posthumous Memoirs of Brass Cubist or Epitaph of a Small Winner. Is that what it is? Yeah. I hear. I I hear that, Jason. That's why I'm not too into it. Even, I love big books. Sorry. It sounds as if Emily is home because the dog is going crazy. So, um thank you very much, Jason, for sure. So, this is just what was available. This is just what I found. And this I grabbed it, and who translated this? I don't know. I mean, I didn't even look to see what translations. This is Gregory Rabassa for sure. Gregory Rabassa. I've read some others, Gregory Rabassa translated, and I'm not too critical on on translations. I mean, of course, some are better than others, but I'm not one that like goes for one unless I've already come in contact with it like that. So, tell me what. Emily does not trim my beard. This is all self groomed, baby. I do my own. Thank you very much, Jason. Thank you very much, brother. So tell me what translation do you suggest? There is some white. It's it's over there. It's just right on the end of the chops, you know? That's where the gray is coming up. That's where it's coming out. Let me see. Okay, I wanted to show you guys cuz I got this cool kind of thing. And this is something I love it. I love it. Yeah. Yeah. I'll get there eventually, Jason. I'm sure. But see all these stickers right here? I hate them, right? But look what I got. This is a plastic razor blade. The bookstore gave me this. It fits in razor anywhere a razor blade fits, and you just go at the stickers with that. I don't know how good it works because I haven't tried it yet, but I have it, and this is going to be the first book that I really go at with this. And let me know. I know. I need to do. Gray at 32. Jesus. I mean, I went bald at like 23, 24, right? So maybe I can hold off on the gray a little bit for good measure, right? It's ridiculous. I mean, we gotta that's our lot in life, right? We gotta bear our own cross. Hey baby. I think Emily's home. She's laughing because I called her out. Very cool. So yeah, yeah, plastic razor blades. That's for sure. I can't do anything with this with the plastic razor blades. I know, right, Brian? I like your style. That's for sure. Nice. Medical alcohol pads to kill the glue. Alcohol pads. I'll do it. Thank you very much, Mark. Thank you very much. Any help on these horrifying stickers, our help is helpful to me. Yeah. Some of them some of them are very easy. Some of them just the glue. I'm like, really? Seriously? The hair fell down. That's right. I didn't go bald. The hair fell down. I like it. Thank you very much, Christina. I appreciate that. I like that. Y'all are too funny. How's the grooming biz? Hit him up. Yeah, man. Oh, God, I love Dune. God, the judge from Blood Meridian is such a monster. Come on, Steve. I've seen young pictures of you. Emily's not mad. That's for sure. Y'all are great. All right, so what's coming up for my reads? What's coming up is I'm gonna go off into, and I saw that um Mark Nash had read this book and was talking about it, and said that he really enjoyed it, but didn't say much about it. So I'm very interested. I'm buddy reading this with another friend of mine, an Instagram friend. Myers Mega Fictional Musings is his name, and it is William Gass, the heart of the country. I'm starting this soon. This is just going to be a one that I read, you know, while I'm reading other stuff. Just dip into short stories as I feel like. So that's coming up, and a independent author that is a friend from the Last Sisyphus podcast. Really cool kind of podcast. Check it out if you're a fan of podcasts, and that is a medium in which you consume content. Check out The Last Sisyphus. That's the Instagram name, but that's also the name of the podcast that he does. Very, very cool stuff. I like it a lot. But he wrote a book, and his name is Colin, I believe, and it's Colin Jones, and this is Project Sleepless Dream. I have heard this. This is an epistolary novel, so it's written in letters, right? But I have heard this described as if Philip K. Dick got off drugs and got a regular 9 to 5 job and promptly had a nervous breakdown. Right? Right? Is that right, Steve? Oh my God. Are you reading JR? Are you reading Gaddis's JR? Oh my God, you're going to love it. You are going to love it, Alan. Oh my God. You're going to love it, dude. Y'all are so damn funny. You're going to love JR. I'm telling you. I mean, dude, Gaddis, I can't wait to read more Gaddis because it is so damn good. And JR is maybe the craziest, funniest book that I've ever read. I mean, JR is so damn good. I want to read it again right now. I mean, like, the more I think about it, the more I want to read it. It's just so damn good. Do it, Amy. Oh my God. It's so funny. It's so crazy. It's amazing that he was able to do what he does with that novel. So I'm going to read more. I think that it shows that he's more even um in control of his power than he was, of course, at in the recognitions his first uh his first novel. Hey, Intellectual Reads, long time no see. Nice to see you, brother. I'm about done for the night, just to let you know. Hide Brian. Hide Brian. Oh, so Gaddis had a job, had a 9 to 5, right? After recognitions. It's it's ridiculous. Yeah, I love it. So I can't wait. I mean, I really do. Mm, it's a struggle not to reread JR, to tell you the truth, because it's so damn good. It's so freaking funny. And even the end, like the climax of this book, is so freaking worth it. It's just amazing. You can't go wrong. So, all right, we'll end on that. Thank you very much, BookTube. Thank you so much for coming by. Steve, Brian, Mark Richardson, Intellectual Reads, Alan at Big Hard Books and Classics, Amy at the Dusty Bookshelf, um, Gorvidal, always great, Ineffable, you're the man, Christina, Books, Knitting, etc. Thank you so much for coming by. The Falcon, so many great people. Bookish, Brian, nice to see you, brother. John is the eternal God. We'll end on that, right? Jason, Big Heart at Black Sheep Books. Thank you so much for staying up late with me. Alexa, always awesome to see you, brother. And so many others. I mean, I can't call out everybody, but I do want to call out um, everybody. I really do. Y'all are so awesome. And yeah, Mark Richardson and Deb. Thank you, Deb. If she stayed up with me. So y'all are great. Happy Friday. Catch you on the next one, BookTube. Bye bye.